going on? It's DeMichael.
It's Jasmine.
We're chatting with Overstreet. So today the topic we're going to talk about is, where are we at, Jazz? Right. If you're married to someone with kids, you need to accept their kids.
Yeah, that you need to accept their kids.
Okay. And then what was the other topic?
It goes with that, and should that individual be able to?
And should that individual be able to discipline the kids?
Yes.
So let me go back over that one more time so I can know what we're talking about. If you're married to someone with kids, you need to accept their kids, and should that individual be able to discipline the kids? Very good topic. Okay, so I'll start this one off.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. If you're going to be married to someone or take someone serious that already have kids, you do have to accept those kids. The kids should accept you first, because like I said, to me, if Jazz and I separated or divorced or let's say something happened to Jazz and I have to go and remarry, talk to someone else, first and foremost, you and my kids have to have a certain type of respect for you. You're going to have to accept my kids. You can't accept my kids and accept my girls. You don't have me, point blank, period. That's it. You can't. That's just not going to happen. So absolutely, that person who's ever going into the relationship has to accept those kids. That's just a mere fact right there. So you want to talk about it a little bit?
And I feel like not rushing into things helps that. For instance, getting to know them and letting them know, hey, I have kids. Oh, I'm sorry. I have kids. And when you first meet that person, can you accept having kids? Do you mind dating somebody or being with somebody with kids? Because when you get married, those things change. And say, for instance, if it's me and DeMichael's not together anymore, my kids will live with me. So me being with a man, that man will have to live with our kids. So it's a different ball game. It's not, you seen them once a month or in the summer or every weekend. My kids primary will live with me. So therefore, I need to make sure that you accept them. And we need to have that clear understanding. Because some people, if you already don't care to have date somebody with kids, then go ahead and do that before it go any further.
Establish that from the beginning. I'm gonna just throw something in there. Also, if let's say a lot of people put on the front too, they okay with it just to get into your draws. So they're I'm okay with that. Yo, that's cool. And then they don't want kids. They don't want kids by you. Woo. You kind of let yourself in. And like you said, taking that time of, I've seen it plenty of times where few of my friends have kids. They did not let their kids meet their significant other or somebody they're dating or just whatever, having sex with or whatever it is. They didn't let their kids meet those people until they know that they're serious. They're going to take it to the next level, because so many times you get, and especially, so many women let so many different guys come into their child's life, and then you're showing your child that, hey, I'm with this person, but I'm not with this person. Now I'm with this person, then I'm not with this person. All that back and forth. Just a word of advice, just take your time. Like I said, even if you don't take your time, you want to go out there and hoe off, do your thing. But don't let your kids meet all these different people, calling them daddy or knowing them by name. And no, that's, to me, I think that's tacky. And
it's really not healthy.
No, not
because
healthy.
Kids everybody knows that this is not the way that life works for everybody. But kids ultimately miss their parents. If their parents live together or if their parents were married, they are going to miss mommy and daddy unless there was some type of abuse in the home.
Correct.
They are going to naturally miss mommy and their daddy. So during that time, and then you dating somebody else, and so now they're already angry, but then they keep seeing different stuff. It creates negative behavior as they get ready to grow older.
Yeah.
So that's not something healthy for the kids. So that's why getting to know this person, we're going to be serious with one another. Then, okay, you meet my kids, and then we take it to the next level. But just be honest. If you don't like people with kids, just be stick to what it is, because when you get in that house, ain't no turning around, or I don't want the kids, I want to be with her, but I don't want to be with kids.
Or choosing too. That's another one. I remember somebody was wanting wanting their significant other to choose between, or they was wanting the parent to choose between them or the child. Like I said, absolutely not. Like, and if you as a parent, you gonna choose a man or a woman over your child, like I said, believe me, your child will not forget that. They will resent you and resent the person that you're with. So, like I said, it's plenty of relationships out there like that. So even like my parents, like my dad is not my sister's biological fathers, but at the end of the day, like you couldn't tell them no different. You know, he accepted them, or he accepted the situation and stepped up to be a man and the best father. If you ask them, the best father there could be. You know, and I'm just going. That's just what it is. The second portion of this topic was, should that particular significant other be able to discipline the child? Okay. So with this, like I said, I'm gonna tell you from my perspective. As a man, I know I always be there for my children. So if Jazz and I decided to divorce, I move on, she moves on. Discipline my children, I have no problem with. I have 2 girls, so no other man is gonna put their hands on my children. That's just not gonna happen. No matter where I'm at, how far away I am, no other man not putting their hand on my kids. Jazz can handle that, and whenever I get in town or if I need to talk to them and get them right, I'll get them right. That's just what it is. From me, from my personal perspective. But your kids your kids should respect the person that you're with. If you're serious with that person, it cannot be, oh, that ain't my daddy, you ain't my daddy, all this extra. No. I feel like the mom or the dad should definitely handle that situation. But rewind a little bit. If I do decide to be with somebody seriously being with somebody, I feel that Jazz should have to meet that person that I'm with, and vice versa. Before my kids are gonna be around this person, I think we should have a mutual understanding of, hey, you know what? Let me meet this person that you talking to. No shade, no fight, no none of this stupid stuff. Like I said, I know you serious about this person. I respect what you got going because I moved on and you moved on. But let's talk. Let me see what this person is about. And if I get a bad vibe from the beginning, I'm gonna let her know. But like I said, if something happened, then like I said, I'm holding you accountable, and there's gonna be consequences with that, and vice versa. Which I would know the same thing, that Jazz is gonna go ham too. You know, if somebody try to do something crazy. So absolutely, you should be able to discipline a child, but you don't have to put your hands on them. You have to whoop them and do all that other stuff. No, I don't agree with that.
I agree. Also, to me, I feel like it'll change also depending on what time you come in a child's life. So say, for instance, if we had like a little bitty baby, a 1, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, when they come into their life and, you know, you pop them, my significant other pop them, or the Michael significant other pop them, that wouldn't bother me. I'm just going to be honest. If like he saw them pop them and they just pop them, I'm just be honest, that wouldn't bother me. Like I said, also, it just depends on the child. When you have a 13-year-old, 15-year-old, 16-year-old, they're at a different state of mind because, one, they're already at the age where their hormones are changing. So they're going to snap back at stepmama, stepdaddy, mama, and daddy. So it's going to, I feel like DeMarco said, we need to all sit down and meet, especially if you guys are getting serious enough, or my children need to be involved with you. I have to see like your intentions, because I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes when you just head over heels for somebody, you don't be thinking clear all the time. That goes for the man and for the woman. So what, you might be blind by the love and you're not seeing everything. So guess what? If we both respecting each other and going our way, and I know it's not anything like, you know, you still got feelings for me, or you really don't want me to move on type of situation, and you saying, okay, well, Jazz, I don't feel too right about him when it comes to the girls. I don't like the way he look. Right. I'm going to respect that. And I feel like you should do the exact same thing, because our jobs are to parent first. And you can do what you want on your own time if you want with me. But when it comes to my kids and hey, we got to make sure we all good so it can all be great. Because like you said, if we do have some problems with my kids while they're in your care, or if they're not, they're in your care and you leave them there with so-and-so, or even if you there and you're not paying attention, that's gonna be you and her.
Yeah.
Period.
No. Yeah, no, but I like I said, I still just believe that it goes back to
Maturity.
Yeah, definitely maturity. It definitely goes back to maturity. But like I said, just having that mutual understanding of what's going on.
And I would, and at the end of the day, I would still want DeMichael, whoever he's dating, to say something to my kids. They acting out and they're not listening or following directions and just like falling out everywhere. I want them to say, hey, get up and don't do your mama like that. I would want my man to do that. I would hope. Well, I'm sure DeMichael won't have that problem, but I would want to say like, "Oh no, don't act like that in the store. We don't do that. Nothing's wrong with that. That's discipline. I'm going to take your phone away. I'm going to take this toy away because you're not behaving. Nothing's wrong with that. I mean, teachers do that exactly. Teachers do that in school.
Yeah, but I say
they're not the parents,
and this is not coming from a married point of view. That's how I'm saying. So like I say, yeah, that's just if we divorce. I'm saying this is just coming from me, DeMichael, as a parent, regardless. So let's just say, this is also talking to those single people that are dating, never been married, was in a relationship or a situationship, and now this is your situation. So at the end of the day, that's the way I'm coming from this too. Like I said, I'm coming from a father's point of view, not from a husband point of view. So at the end of the day, I do feel, like I said, it's definitely necessary to accept a woman with children and vice versa, and also that it's okay to discipline, like I said, but you got to know those boundaries. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be putting your hands on people's kids because, like I said, it get real sticky real quick. So that's just my point of view.
Yeah, and just do research. You got to know who you dating. You got to see how they act when they get angry. If they have kids, all of that plays a factor.
Taking care of their kids.
Yeah,
women,
and that's another thing. I can't respect somebody that get with a man and he doesn't take care of their kids. There's no way I could date DeMichael and he have a child before our kids, and he's not taking care of those kids, and then I get with him and expect him to take care of my kids. Like, I don't understand how women or men do that. Like, to me, that's the most crazy and most ridiculous thing I think I ever seen. I think that's ridiculous. Stop.
Yeah, and that, like I said, so yeah, that was another topic another thing I wanted to talk about too is that don't go out here taking care of other people's kids, and you got kids out here that, or even if it's your child, you got another kid that you're neglecting because you so head over heels for the woman that you're with now, or a man, or whatever it is. And like I said, that goes both ways. Cause I've seen it to women the same way, where they won't take care of a certain child, or they gave custody to the man or whatever. Like, that is just,
those kids are gonna resent.
Yeah, I know 0%. Do not do that. Do not do that.
All right, guys.
All righty.
That's all.
Y'all have a good one.
All right.